suspension orders had been issued and disciplinary action has been initiated against the additional commissioner, who is an IAS officer, superintending engineer.
Number of deaths because of this contamination water is 21. 23.
जितने पेशेंट भर्ती हैं उनका इलाज चल रहा है और वो देख हो रही है उनकी कोई अच्छे से अस्पताल में, बॉम्बे हॉस्पिटल में, कोकिलाबेन में उनका इलाज कराया जाए। कोई मेरा घर का काम नहीं है, उनका इलाज व्यवस्थित हो, मरे जा रहे हैं आदमी आज करीब।
अरे आप इलाज से कंसर्न है कि कोकिलाबेन से कंसर्न है?
We have gone through the directions which Your Honor were pleased to issue on 31st December and 6th of January, sir.
Yes.
You have, if we see your order, sir, you have divided it into 7 categories and 9 directions have been issued. We started working on all those directions, sir. If we look at safe drinking water, that is being ensured through tankers. Free treatment, stopping use of contaminated sources, and that was checked and all the contaminated sources were actually stopped. 51 tube wells were found to be contaminated. All of them have been stopped, taken out of use, and they are being treated. And unless the water quality of those sources gets back to the normal, till that time no such source will be utilized. You had ordered for holding the health camps and medical screening of affected people. These surveys were done house to house and almost 1.62 lakh people were surveyed. In all, about 440 patients were admitted in the hospitals, out of which 411 have been discharged and 29 are still they are in the hospitals. Government has taken measures to ensure that they are not charged directly. The bill will be paid for by the government. So your next direction is to provide free treatment, which is I have already covered. Testing of water quality at multiple points, that is being ensured. Now repair of pipelines, that they have already awarded one more contract, which was the bone of contention, sir, as on that date. Two contracts had already been awarded. Third contract has been awarded on 8th of January. On the replacement of pipeline, etc., which are slightly long term and medium term, I'll come to towards the end. Long-term safety plan, chlorination, installation of online, these are part of the medium-term to long-term solutions, which I'll just cover in a moment. In addition to that, we had taken actions, which I thought was available to Honorable Court even before 6th of January, that additional suspension orders had been issued and disciplinary action has been initiated against the additional commissioner, who is an IAS officer, superintending engineer, zonal officer, assistant engineer, and sub-engineer of the area in charge, and the commissioner was also transferred. In place of this set of officers, one new commissioner, whom we felt is one of the most competent officers around that seniority, and 3 other officers have been placed in the municipal corporation to put to beef up the team. Learning from this, we created a chief minister, where we have actually taken the system right from source to the end user, defined SOPs which have to be followed. Now these are being fine-tuned, and first round of training with the officials at the lower level has already taken place. If I talk about Indore per se, in about 800 crore project has already been, it was Bhumi Pujan was done by Honorable Chief Minister, I think 2 or 3 days back, and that work has begun. And another 3 contracts worth about 1460 crore are being opened today, which would be awarded before the end of January. In addition to that, we have sanctioned a scheme in the cabinet for rupees 5,000 crore, which is an infrastructure development in urban areas, in which we have said the kind of works which can be taken up is basically master plan roads, and mainly it is Amrit works or drinking water and sewerage works. In addition to that, we are also using the technology in a big way. ACS Urban, who is actually closely following it up on day-to-day basis, they have also found out the robotics mechanism, etc., which will be utilized for test on to comply with your honor's direction of online water testing monitoring systems and finding out leakages, etc. SCDC, MP SCDC has also developed an app called Amrit Rekha, with which mapping of all the pipelines and sewage pipelines on the Gati Shakti map is what we want to ensure across the board. For Indore, it has been done. So what it does, actually on a GIS platform, we are able to see where the sewerage and the sewerage pipelines and the drinking water pipelines are crossing each other. So these are the vulnerable points. So these are the points which the body can actually be more careful about. So these are the kind of steps we have already taken, sir, and we'll follow any other direction you are pleased to order us.
May I submit one thing, Manu?
Mr. Singh.
Yes, Manu. Manu, what my respectful submission is, Manu,
Yes.
the Chief Secretary has already explained, Manu, the comprehensive steps what we have taken. So, Manu,
Yes.
if my learned friends wants to submit any response to that, Manu, let them submit, Manu, their response to that, Manu.
In fact, what is the difficulty, Mr. Singh?
Yes, Manu.
Perhaps we are not able to, because of this problem in that we are not able to communicate our queries to the Chief
Yes.
Secretary. That's why we are keeping it on Monday at 2:30.
Sir, my honor,
Can you
sir, this is
hear us?
again. Now I'm able to hear. Now I think the correction was made at your end. For the last 2-3 minutes, I've been able
Yes.
to follow
So,
what you are
Mr.
saying.
Jain, according to your state council, the number of deaths because of this contamination water is 21.
23.
23.
4 years saying that they are not due to contamination.
That I wanted to know. Whether you are admitting or you are saying it's
Sir, for 15, that is what this report says. My lord would kindly take the-
Manu, as per report, your lordship may kindly come to page 3 of the report. Now, Manu, in the report clause D, it is mentioned that 21 active patients across the hospital. Number 1.
no, I don't know.
But may I make a cutting short note? The learned advocate general for which I apologize. Not that these papers which have been shared with the honorable court will also be shared with us.
That is what Mr. Singh.
Yes, Manu.
In fact, we would like to hear still the Chief Secretary and you,
Yes,
because
Manu.
it's a important matter. We want to first we want to ascertain the number of deaths. According to you, it is not because of this water contamination. So Mr. Garg says it's a
15 we are
number.
accepting.
Hmm?
15 we have accepted.
Out of 23,
Yes.
you accepted that 15
Yes.
because of that.
And two
So
are-
on what basis?
Sir, that is what we had.
Sir, this is the Chief Secretary.
Yes, Mr.
Sir, the issue was initially when these reports came to us, some of the cases were, I mean, the way that is how normally people react. Some of the deaths they were being attributed to comorbidities or something else. But looking at the gravity of the situation and the kind of public sort of discourse which happens, and the government is conscious of such things, so a decision we took is that all deaths, even though medically they may not be attributable to the contamination, they may be because of the comorbidities or other issues, but which happened, the person was admitted in the hospital during this time, all those we have taken, and we actually ask the district administration to pay compensation. So the 21 deaths compensation has been paid, out of which I think medically corroborated
So
that they had the
Mr. Jain
contamination.
and Mr. Singh, Mr. Jain
Sir.
and Mr. Singh,
Yes, Manu.
because the other side of council for the other side, they say that they have not even received the copy of these reports, etc. So just let the copies be given to them.
Manu, my learned friend is there in the courtroom, Manu. I'll request him to supply the copy of the report. So it-
Yes, so we are keeping on Monday. And I think looking to the importance of the matter,
Yes.
you may also assist to the court by VC address again.
Yes, Manu.
There may be certain issues which may be required to be taken at the state level by your government.
Yes.
So what we propose that at present, let the reports be given to all the petitioners or whosoever is appropriate.
And the copy,
And-
the tender copy as directed by the honorable.
Yes, that is another issue that where you want that the liability should be decided. Who are the persons responsible for
My
that?
petition have deliberately made each of these individuals a separate party. Not that.
What I say, first, as I also in the previous order say, we have decided the priorities. Once the incident had happened, first our concern was that the proper supply of water, proper treatment. So let us first confine to those issues.
Yes.
Then another part comes about the prevention, then fastening the civil and criminal liability. So issues are on the priority basis. At present, we cannot expect from the state that they will immediately take action against the hearing officer, etc. So let us go through the reports, make your suggestions or whatever you find that is still proper efforts, the steps have not been taken, point out those. And that's why we are asking that the Advocate General and the Chief Secretary of the state to again come on that, because of these reports were not with you. If any issues come which are required to be addressed by the Chief Secretary or by the Advocate General, that we will hear on at 2:30 on Monday.
That's it.
Yes, Mr.
I reply already one humble submission already.
Just wait.
It is only the single button. Every day they have to reveal how many deaths are in number and how many persons, those who are in the medical surveillance, they have been paid the amount on the day-to-day basis, because this is the basic issue when the people are suffered on this issue. उनको पैसा नहीं मिल रहा है और ट्रीटमेंट भी नहीं मिल रहा है, और ये यहाँ ये कह रहे हैं कि हमने सबको पैसा बांट दिया है. तो मैं humble request
Will be on Monday. Let's first go through their report. Whether it is.
लैट्रिप डिवीजन इसमें मेरी 51 है, 1 मिनट मेरे को बोलने दीजिए, आप बोले. लैट्रिप जितने पेशेंट भर्ती हैं उनका इलाज चल रहा है और वो डेथ हो रही है उनकी, कोई अच्छे से अस्पताल में, बॉम्बे हॉस्पिटल में, कोकिलाबेन में उनका इलाज कराया जाए. कोई मेरा घर का काम नहीं है, उनका इलाज व्यवस्थित हो, मरे जा रहे हैं लैट्रिप. आज करीब करीब
अरे आप इलाज से कंसर्न है कि कोकिला बहन से कंसर्न है? गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल में भी होता है क्या?
हो रहा है ना लैट्रिप.
तो पहले उनकी रिपोर्ट तो देख लीजिए.
किडनी खराब हो रही है, लैट्रिप रिपोर्ट मंगा दी जाए. किडनी खराब हो रही
वही
है
तो आपसे कह रहे हैं, उनकी रिपोर्ट आई है, कोर्ट ने इसीलिए क्वेश्चन किया है.
हमको तो दी भी नहीं है इनकी रिपोर्ट अभी.
देखिए इस टाइप की बहस नहीं होगी कि हमको कोकिला बहन ले जाया जाए और ये नहीं है. गवर्नमेंट का काम है, आपको हेल्थ आपका राइट है, वो पहले आप उनकी रिपोर्ट तो देख लीजिए किससे.
अरविंदो हॉस्पिटल में लैट्रिप इलाज नहीं हो रहा है.
ठीक है, उसको भी
इलाज नहीं हो पा रहा है लैट्रिप, मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको, मैं देख के आया हूँ पेशेंट उनको वहाँ पे इलाज नहीं हो पा रहा है वहाँ पे.
That we will see that either we will approve something committee or that whatever, but after hearing only. If we find that we are satisfied that still the proper steps are not taken.
उसका ऑक्सीजन कम हो रहा है, दस्त लगे हुए हैं, पीलिया हो रहा है, टोटल लैट्रिप वास्तविक स्थिति है वहाँ की.
रिपोर्ट देखे नहीं,
क्या मेरे को दी नहीं रिपोर्ट लैट्रिप, मेरे को नहीं दी.
आप सुने तो यही तो अभी कहा गया ना कि पहले आपको रिपोर्ट.
अलग अलग सब समस्याएं हैं. अगर कोई
देखिए आपको बार बार मैंने कहा, मैंने सब
आज के लिए
अपने ऑर्डर में मैंने प्रायोरिटीज
तो सब अलग अलग प्रकार से, अगर कोई रिटायर्ड हाईकोर्ट जज अगर जांच करेगा तो सारी स्थिति
अगर आवश्यकता होगी तो वो भी करेंगे, पर उसके पहले सुनना आवश्यकता है. खाली किसी बात से कोई भी इंक्वायरी है ये नहीं बैठेगी. पहले आप इस रिपोर्ट को देख लें, आप पॉइंट आउट करें रिपोर्ट सेटिस्फैक्टरी नहीं है, तब कोई भी ऑर्डर आगे करेंगे.
My lord, only one thing I'm bringing to the kind attention of this honorable court. My lord has already fixed 2 PILs at 2:30 on Monday. या तो उसको फिर
देखिए this will be given first priority because it's a
this is of prime importance, तो फिर उसको फिर
उसको ऐसा होगा after that. So very well, Mr. Singh.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, we keep it on Monday at 2:30. Let them go through the link.
जी, as your lordship direct.
सबकी अटेंडेंस डालिएगा. In compliance to the and Sri प्रशांत सिंह, एडवोकेट जनरल फॉर द स्टेट, लिख दीजिएगा श्री जैन, चीफ सेक्रेटरी इन कंप्लायंस टू द प्रीवियस ऑर्डर डेटेड 6/1/2006. द चीफ सेक्रेटरी ऑफ द स्टेट ऑफ मध्य प्रदेश एड्रेस द कोर्ट थ्रू वीसी. लिखिए, he submitted that the directions contained in for interim directions contained in para 8 of the order dated 9/1/2026 has been complied with, and all the efforts and action taken on in regard to them, they have been mentioned in the report. The said reports, council for the state submits that the reports, council for the state and the corporation submits that the reports have been filed. Council for the petitioner submits that they have not received the copy of the reports.
I'm not making such. We have already submission.
Some of the councils for the petitioners
State government one.
submits that the report of the state government.
only the debt or the debt of the
is not in substance.
Yeah, Other reports have been received,
No, my
Mr. Bagadia?
Well, I have received it, but I'm not complaining. I'll ask them personally and request and take it for. You know, I
Submits that.
I got to see board.
Without that, just please, let the reports be supplied, if not already supplied.
Yes.
And matter will listed on Monday at 2:30. The Chief Secretary of the State of Madhya Pradesh shall address this board through VC on this Sunday.
Well, report submitted by us may kindly be taken.
Manoj, may I request, Manoj,
Yes,
whatever response, Manoj, which petitioners, Manoj, would like to submit with regard to the status report submitted by us, Manoj. So let them submit it well in advance, Manoj, so that we may have a copy of that response and we'll be in a better position.
It may be kindly taken up on Tuesday, by Monday we'll supply it.
ऐसा कर दीजिए. Let me fix it on Tuesday. Let it be by Monday.
आपको response
ऐसा लिख दीजिए.
मिल जाए उनका.
If any response to the report is to be filed by the petitioners, they may file it by, they must file it by Monday. Matter will listed on Tuesday. Date कर दीजिएगा Monday उसके at 2:30. बाकी से order है. Yes.
I'm with you.
Yes, Mr. Singh.